This is the always available menu, and on the right hand side is a PDF file, and this is what it's going to look like when you print it. On the left hand side are things you can do to manipulate what it looks like on the right hand side. Right now content is underlined, and this is where you add the content of the always available. There's the word appearance and also print recipes. We're going to go over content and print recipes. Appearance, I've already done a tutorial that's exactly the same as when you do your daily menu. So I want you to jump over to click on printing, and when you're on this tab you're going to click on today's menu, and then you're going to click on the tutorial up here on the right hand side where it says need help, and you can click on the tutorial for that. The reason I'm doing that is because it'll make the video really long if I do the formatting of the always available when they're both exactly the same. So what we do on the always available is the first thing we want to do is add a menu. And we click on add menu, we just quickly populate a menu that's called always available. You can call it anything you want by clicking here and changing that. And then we added one recipe just to get you going. You can add categories like a restaurant style meal with entrees and sides and so on, or you can just list a bunch of recipes. So if I just want to list recipes, I'm going to leave this as is. I'm going to hover over and click on the plus sign, and then I can select another recipe. So maybe I want to have a steak of some type, and it'll search the database, pull up all the recipes with steak, and when I find what I want, I click on it. Now you can give things descriptions. Everything can have a description. Maybe the American hamburger is very yummy, and you can add as many recipes as you want. And I'm just going to pick one of these here and so on. If you decide you don't want something, you just click on the little garbage can here and it'll delete it. And then if you'd like to print these recipes, all you'll do is you're going to click on print recipes. You can put a check mark next to each one that you'd like to see. And this box to the left is just telling how you want it to scale. So maybe I want this to scale to 5 and this one to scale for 3 people, or it can be whatever number you want. And then you click print selected recipes. Coming back to the content, let's start over. I'm just going to delete all this, and let's say I do want to do categories. And right here I can turn this check mark on. That means I want to add a category that's going to show, and I'm going to call this one entrees, for example. And again, all I'm going to do is add recipes as I need them. We'll go for that steak again, and we'll just pick the first one here, and you can give it descriptions as needed, just like we were doing before. You can add as many recipes as you want underneath each category. To add a new category, I'm going to jump up to the green area here, the menu side, and add a category. We're going to call this one sides, and then I'm going to add cottage cheese, and we'll click on it. You can add as many recipes underneath each category, and you can add as many categories as you want by clicking on this plus sign. You also can move categories around. So maybe I wanted my entrees to be at the top here and be first. So it just reorders it. And maybe I want my American hamburger to be above my Asian steak bowl. So you can move any recipe within a category, move all your categories around. If you want to, you can add another menu. You can add as many menus as you want. And this is, they call it menu 1, but this could be menu A, B, C, or maybe you're going to do a breakfast menu because you do an always available. I can just change this and call this breakfast or whatever you want to call it, and add another menu called lunch and dinner. It's whatever you'd like to do. And I can add categories within here. If I want to just list a bunch of recipes, I can do that as well by doing that. And then again, to do the appearance, you'll click on appearance, and you're going to go jump over to the printing, the daily menu, and watch tutorial on that.